Welcome back. Well, for all the subscribers and clients that have questions on how the market is, I'm going to come up with this new playlist that I'm probably going to call How's the Market from my YouTube channel. And that comes, I'm going to be using this beautiful comprehensive report that I get monthly from Prado Realtors to show you guys how the market is doing. Okay, so for all you guys out there that are hearing about all the hurricane damage has really, hurt our market, and that the prices are dropping like crazy, for all you guys out there that are listening to that, I mean, that's why I'm doing this, because that's why you guys call me and ask me, is this true? Is this true? What's going on? So what I'm going to start doing is, like I said, I'm going to start doing this monthly statistics report so you guys get a feel on how the market is doing and see if it's true what you're hearing or not. So I don't have a crystal ball that could tell you the future. A lot of people online, they seem to have the crystal ball. They have actually dropped our market already for almost 8 months already, saying that the market is going to drop like crazy. And as you can see, the market, as you'll be able to see, the market haven't dropped that much. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm going to be doing these monthly videos. Okay. What I would like for you guys is to, after reviewing this information that I'm going to be giving you, please comment below. Tell me what you think, how the market is doing. And if you hear something in some video or something that you heard of the market, just bring it up. I mean, whatever you have in your mind that you think the market over here in this area is going to be doing, go ahead and write it on your comments. If you would like for me to continue doing this video every month so you guys get to see this report, also please hit the like button. Okay. If you hit the like button, that'll give me some inspiration to do it monthly. Okay, so you guys can get this report. Also, I'm gonna be putting a link on the bottom so you can download this report and you can see it. You could spend time looking at it and go through it all over, so you don't have to be going back and forth on the video. Okay, so I'm gonna be putting a link on the bottom that you could actually download it and look at it on your computer. So, but don't forget, please give me some comments. What do you think about the video, about the report? And don't forget the like button. Okay, so let's start with this report here. This report is, like I said before, is from the Florida Realtor. It's a 10-page comprehensive report. It has almost everything that you could think of that will tell you how the market is doing, and it actually gives you explanation of what everything is. So it's very simple to read. So let's I'm gonna go over it really quickly so you get an idea of what it looks like, and then you guys can just download it and look at it. Okay, let me go over here, enlarge this 100% here. So if you're in your TV, you could see it. Okay, if you're on your phone, you'll be able to see it too. So as you can see at the first page, they give you a summary of everything. It gives you, here's all the topics that they're going to be talking about. Over here you got August 2023, August 2022, and the percentage of change during the year. Okay. As you can see, just from looking at this, I'm not going to get into how the market is doing itself. I want you guys to look at the facts and you determine and you tell me what you think. So here's just a couple pointers I'm looking at that really stands out. It's kind of the median price, sales price here. It's for August 2023, it's 405,810, and August 2022, it's 420,750. So you can see we went down 3.6%. Okay, I don't know if you call that bad. I don't know if you call that good. Please give me the comment below. Also, with the average sales price, we went down 7.5%. So you tell me what you think. In dollar volumes, we went down 7.2%. Okay, what I feel is that the market is stabilizing. It's starting to come down from the expectations that the sellers had before. So it's kind of, the prices may be a little bit higher than they're supposed to. That's why the properties are taking longer, because the seller still has expectations from last year that everything was selling really fast. So let's just go down so you can see actually the graphs that shows you how the market is doing. So that really helps you a lot. And when they give you a breakdown of each of this summary statistic that you have here. Okay. So let's look at here the closed sales. You see here the closed sales It gives you from 2019 to 2023. Okay, that's a good thing about this graph, that actually you can see how everything's going. If you look at closed sales, actually, it actually has a trend that goes up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Nothing has changed drastically over the years. From 2019, nothing has changed drastically on the closed sales. So people, even though the prices have gone higher, they're still buying. And, you know, they're still buying at the same volumes they were buying the previous year. So that's something that I noticed that it's kind of like, wow. You know, I thought that prices would go up. I mean, the closed sales would have gone down a little bit, but you can see that everything, it's moving. Here went down a little low towards the end of 22 during December. Let me look at it over here. The points you see: September, October, November, and December, and January actually dropped a lot. Look at this in closed sales, but actually in around, let's say, April, we had a pretty good dive there. But May and June and July, that is actually our off months. That, you know, I would expect that maybe because of all of those things that I said, that people are talking about higher interest rates and hard to get insurance and the hurricanes, you know. But check it out, everything's being kind of consistent, like July and now August. I mean, it's August actually it went up, so. It's crazy. Okay, so that gives you that. Now let's move over here to the cash sales. This one shows you how many cash sales they had. So it gives you an idea. A lot of this cash sales could be buyers from up north that sell their home and come in here buy cash, or also could be investors. So that's something to look at. And, you know, we had 408 in August 2022, and we had August 2023, we have 411. So actually went up 0.7%. So that one's kind of the same. Now we move here to cash sales and percentage of closed sales. You see here, it gives you the chart showing you that it actually have gone up a little bit, going up, and now a little bit down. So, but man, it's nothing out of control here. Okay, the median sales price here. Okay, here we'll show you, the chart here. It shows you from 2019 to 2023. This is nice to see. Over here, the homes in 2019 in January were under 300,000. Okay, and they kept under all 2019. They were under 300. Actually, let's say like in July, it was very close. July was actually, August was when it actually hit 300,000 in 2020. That was during COVID. Okay, and then that's when it started climbing. Okay, climbing on to, what is this, April 2022. That was the highest point. It was a little bit over, probably, it looks like 475. And then from there on, it started dropping. Then it went up, and then it dropped, and it went up, and dropped a little bit more. So here you can see how the median sales price is doing. Okay, how's going along. You don't see, we're not back to 2019. We're still up there. So that gives you an idea of the sales price. We'll need a couple more months to determine this trend is going to continue like that. If interest rates for some reason go down next year, then we'll see how this affects it, okay? For all you guys that are going to be comment below what you think the market is going to be about next, it's going to be going up or down. I'm going to be doing another video probably, if you guys put a lot of comments. I'm going to be doing a video probably 3 months from now, and we're going to see if you guys were right or were wrong. Please let me know if you think the market's going to go up or down, and give me an idea of a number, how much you think the median price range is going to be. Okay, so that'll be pretty nice if you give me a median price range of how much the prices are going to be in December. So that way, we could go back in December and see if you guys were right or wrong. That would be a nice video. Okay, so I need your cooperation. Please remember to hit the like button if you would like me to do more videos for the statistic report and start my new playlist, and also give me comments so we can talk about it in December. Okay, so now let's move over here to the average sales price. Okay, it gives you here what was talking on the summary in the top 7.5 went down the price. So right now the difference between buying now and buying last year, the price went a little bit down, and at the same time you have a lot of variety to buy. You have so many homes to select from that before you didn't have. That I'm going to show you now when we get to that report that shows you how many active listings we had between this year and last year. And a lot of people were buying homes and fighting for a home that they probably not were in love with because they didn't have too much to select. Every home that they liked, they made an offer. It was always a fighting. During 2022, you always had to fight to get your home. But now those times are hard. Some homes, if they have a good solid price, if the seller puts it at a good price, you tend to have maybe a couple offers at the same time, but this doesn't happen as often as it was happening before. So okay, so now let's go over here. This is the all-in volume that they sold, the volume per year, how much they sold. We talked that about over in the summary in the top. Here's the median percent of original list price received. Okay, this is pretty cool in the sense that in August 2022, you had 97.4% of the median percent of original list price received, and on August 2023, you got 95.9%. So it went down 1.5%. So it's not really that much. Okay, and here you can see that it's almost flat through from 2019 to 2023. Okay, here's the nice one. This is how long it takes you when you list your house. If you price it right, this is how long it takes you to get it sold. Okay, when you price it right. Okay, here in 2019, it took you 80 days to get your house, to get a contract on your home. Okay, and right after COVID, okay, right in 2021 and 2022, look how many days it took. It took less than 15 days, 14 days to get a contract on your home. Look at this. This was crazy. Okay, and now we're up to 40 days. So let's look at the chart of here. Actually, here it says 42 days. It takes you right now. If you put a house and it's priced right, it will take you 42 days to get a contract. Okay, and last year it used to take you only 21 days. So you see that right now there's that helps you right there to have a little bit of for the buyers, you could have a little negotiation there because it's taking longer for them to get a contract. And some of the sellers that really need to move, they get the urge of lowering their price so they can compete with the other homes that are being around them. Okay, so that way they get to have the house sold. So that's good for the buyers right there. It's a change that for the buyers it works out. So if this trend continues, it's going to be good for next year. Okay, here's median time to sell. The median time to sell, that's how long it's going to take you to sell your home, to have to closing. You put it in the market from listing to closing. So in August 2023, it's 85 days. So that's a pretty long time. And in August 2022, it took you 62 days. Okay, so that's for you to have an idea of how long it takes to close the property right now if you're thinking about selling it. And now we move down to the pending sales. This is how many homes are pending right now in August. That was pending in August. So most of this home will be closing in September. So most likely 1,159. That's actually how many are pending, but don't get your hopes up that that's going to be the number of close that we're going to have. Maybe it is. Maybe it's going to be a little higher. But remember, right now with the interest rates started going up, it's harder to qualify. So a lot of people are doing contracts and they're not qualifying. So, and they're pending. So that could be something that we have to look at this number next month to see how many closed sales we got in the next month report. So that way we see how many people didn't make it. Okay, so we'll take a look at that. And for instance, in August 2022, 1,288 homes were pending, and this year 1,159. So we're almost right there. So let's keep going. Here's the new listings. Okay, this is how many new listings came out in the month of August. Okay, 1,539 new listings came out in the month of August. So that's pretty good. If you look at the chart here, this probably goes up and down, up and down. It's kind of the same, kind of the same type of going up and down as previous years. So there's not too much change. And in August, and then it's a normal. Okay, let's move to the next one. Inventory active listings. This is how many we have right now on the market. Okay, in August 2022, we had 3,481. And now in August 2023, we have 4,682. Okay, that's 34% more than last year. 34.5% more than last year. So that's what I'm saying, that if you're coming to buy homes now, you have more to select from, more of a variety to get from. That before you had to fight for every home that you wanted, and it wasn't maybe the one that you wanted because there were not that many homes to select from. But now this new construction has a lot of inventory, and a lot of resales also have come up in the market, and so you have an opportunity of selecting a home more to your taste than you had before. So here it shows you the inventory from 2019. Check it out. It's probably in the 5,000 over here in the middle. It probably is 5,500. Okay, and actually stayed like that all the way to 2020, and then beginning of 2020, then it starts dropping as soon as COVID hit. People didn't want people visiting their homes while their COVID was going on, so they didn't want nobody coming in, and it was rough. And then all of a sudden over here was just because everybody decided to come at the same time, so there were not that many listings, and a lot of people were coming, and that's where I'm explaining to you that when you came at this time to buy, you wouldn't have that selection to select from. You only had 2,000 homes to select from when you were buying through all this time. Okay, and you see in 22, around June, it starts going. You get a little bit, like you get almost 3,800, and now we're in 4,000. So you got a pretty good selection right now. Okay. Now we're moving to monthly supplies of inventory, and this is an estimate on the number of months it will take to deplete the current inventory given recent sales rates. Okay, so what it means is that if we keep selling at the same pace right now with the inventory that we got, we'll only have 4.3 months in the month of August 2023. Okay, so and on August 2022 here, you can see that we had 2.5 months. So this works more for the buyer because, like I was saying before, you have more inventory to select from. Okay, and as being more inventory takes longer to sell, and the sellers that need to sell, they need to really think about it if they want to sell the home quickly. Okay, so now let's move on to the next one. Now we're moving into closed sales by sales price. The number of sales transaction which closed during the month. Okay, so if you look at here, the sales price, that's the ranges, and then you got the closed sales that tells you how many sales were closed. So if we look at like 426 closed sales, that was the price range was between 300 and 399,000. So that's basically the closed sales that mostly people bought during the month of August, 426. Then the next one was 318. That's between 400,000 and let's say 600,000, and then the next one was between 600 and a million, and that was 198. So basically, those three price ranges were the one that most of the people bought during the month of August. So, and down here you can see the chart that explains you and compares. Now, let's go to the next page. This section here talks about the median time to contract by sales price. This is the median number of days between the listing date and the contract date for all closed sales during the month of August. Okay, as you can see, they give you the price range similar to the other example above, and it also gives you a median time to contract. This is the number of days that will take for you to get a contract. This is from the time that you list the property to the time that you get the contract. This is how many days it should take. It's an average. Okay, this is basically for sellers. What I would like to tell the sellers is that you need to price your home correctly if you want this to work for you. Okay, where the times has changed from the previous market that everything was selling a little quicker, a little faster, and more expensive, that now it's a little bit more competitive. We have more listings out there, and people right now are lowering their prices a little to get their homes sold. It's not like before. Before, people were fighting for your home and the houses were selling for higher the price. Now, technically, prices are coming down and people are not paying more than the houses are worth. Okay, so you have to look at your closed sales and price it right. Okay, now we move down to the next one, new listing by initial listing price. Okay, shows you right here. And then let's move over. Speed is getting kind of long. Let's just move over. The best page is the last one. Inventory by current listing price. Shows you here how many homes are available between 300 and 400,000. And over here shows you how much between 400 and 600,000 and 600 and a million. So you see that there's a nice inventory for this price ranges here. So if you're looking for buying a home, if this stays like that when you guys decide to come, you're going to have a good selection. And finally, this is the one that everybody likes to watch. This is the one that is all the time they're talking about. The worst case scenario, it's the foreclosures and the short sales are coming and they're going to be finishing. And they've been saying this since middle of 2022, that this area here is going to go into short sales and foreclosures, and it's going to be, it could happen. I don't have a crystal ball. It could happen. But they've been saying this already from, I think, the middle of 22. They started to say that this was going to happen. Short sales and foreclosures. And it was going to take over. I mean, that's why I'm giving you the facts. Okay? The facts are that you can see traditional sales, this color here, and this little green color here are foreclosures. Check out how many foreclosures we have gotten. Look at it. Since 2019 to 2023. Right now, it's almost nothing. Check out the foreclosure for August. We had 6 closed sales. In August 22, we had 4. And the short sales, we had 0. And in 2022, we had 1. And the median price range for foreclosures, $296,000. Okay, almost $300,000 for a foreclosure. That's the median price. And 2022 was 215. So I hope. Let me show you here. So it has another chart down here. Gives you the different colors. They're up here. The green is the foreclosure. Median sales price here. So this is the median sales price. How they're going up. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this this report. I try to make it as simple as possible. I just went over it really quickly. And remember, if you would like to see this report in your hand, so you could, have it with you, I'm going to put a link below so you guys can download it and print it if you want. Okay, so Hope you enjoyed this little video. Please remember, hit that like button if you would like to for me to continue putting this report out so you guys can get it monthly. And also, please comment what you think after looking at these numbers, what you think, how the market is doing. Okay, so thank you for watching my videos, and I hope to see you on the next video.